Apparently these days, everything in skating is impossible without cheating. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ninja Review. Today we are reviewing Skate Juice 4 on the Skate Juice YouTube channel. What is Skate Juice? I don't know, but today we're going to watch the first part and the last part. A link to this video will be in the description below, so you guys can watch the middle on your own time. Rewind and play. I always assume the first part and the last part will be the best. The first has to be good, because that's the part that keeps you watching. First trick, big flip there. We got the 8mm camera. It's required to put in every skate video. If you don't, you're not following the rules. We get some cool manual tricks right here. So far, we've got some ledges, we've got some manuals, we've got some lines. Fakie flip tail slide, push twice, switch heel, everything's looking great. The quality here is fantastic. Switch heel, front tail, push twice, again, the line's still going. And a varial flip, Gabe Cruz inspired. Flip 5-0, front 180. This part's already great. If I was watching this organically without doing Ninja Review, this would guarantee me to watch the rest of the parts, because if they take enough care in the filming and skating and editing for it to already be this good in the first video part, then why wouldn't the rest of the video be equally good? Flip front board right there. Man, this guy is really good. Front tail, shove to another front tail, and flips out. Oh my God, shout out Peter Smolik. Get the feeble grind kick flip. This guy is really fun to watch, and everything's clean. You guys are always saying in the comments of my Instagram, Steve Hates Skating, that skating doesn't have to be clean. It's okay if you make a few mistakes. Some people even make mistakes on purpose to add style. Well, not this guy. He's already got the style, and he's already got the tricks down good enough to land them perfect based off skill alone. And he doesn't have to dress like a clown to get attention, because he lets the skating do the talking. This video part is already great. No hand touches, no tic-tacs. See, I was watching that one because usually when I say no tic-tacs, something happens. Every trick seems to be perfect, and I don't think it was just because he magically landed every trick perfect first try. It's because he has this weird thing called standards, where he wants his skateboarding to look a certain way. I'm just assuming a lot about this guy, considering I've never met him and don't know anything about this video. But I would assume that not all these tricks were first try. I would assume that he probably landed a couple of them sloppy, and you know what? He went back and redid them, or maybe he's just the luckiest skater ever. Nice tail slide kick flip there. Here we go, dude. The ledge combos. You guys say, well, it looks like a robot, so I don't like to look at it. Okay, cool, man. Well, I like looking at skateboarders that have a well-defined style. This guy's landing the tricks in the way that he wants to do them. Flip back Smith down the rail right there. And the filming. Can we look at the filming here? We got some zero style filming, but the quality, especially for YouTube, is really good here. Like, if I would have watched all this part earlier, I would have snagged a much better thumbnail. In fact, maybe after I'm done here, we'll go back and look at some of those big rail tricks, because I stopped on a front tail kickflip, which is probably coming up. This part is already kind of long. Look at that, dude. He even popped out, fake inward heel to the switch front crook, and then pops it out. This is great. This is a 10 out of 10 part already. Unless, like, I'm looking for something to complain about at this point, and I haven't found anything yet, which is nice. I think, especially for Ninja Review, not that these guys are trying to impress me. Kickflip back nose blunt, perfect right there. Not that these guys are trying to impress me, but I think the best thing you can do with a commentator like me, or even a critic like me, is you want me to be quiet right there. Can I complain about that? We got a little bit of the nollie heel flip, and he went into what appeared to be an accidental manual, but I was kind of looking at the camera. So let's look one more time. Nollie heel flip. He does kind of accidentally manual there, but that's not even really a violation. Still a 10 out of 10 part. If you get somebody like me, one of these YouTubers who all you do is hate, all you do is be negative, then good, shut me up. Land your tricks clean and I'll shut up. It's easy. Well, it's not easy for a lot of you guys to land tricks clean. And it's not easy for a lot of pros. I don't even know what Skate Juice is, and this guy is already easily defeating some of the pro videos we've watched in the past many months. Then again, I'm biased. You know, this is the style of skating that I like. You guys are entitled to your own opinions, but this is awesome, dude. No complaints still. Nollie heel flip to the tail slide, gets the big spin out. You get a gap right here. Varial heel, avoids the wall. You guys been watching the Dern Brothers videos? Those things are actually really entertaining. The spot check videos. We get another varial flip. He likes the varial flips, and then another tail slide kick flip. I saw this earlier from the thumbnail, but overall, man, what a great part, and it's still going. Okay, backside flip down, jump over the curb. Easy, easily done. Okay, I thought that might have been the last trick. Inward heel, tail slide, hard flip. Holy macaroni, this guy's on fire. Flip front nose, big fan of that trick. We had a guy on Adidas the other day, flip front nose, a 1 foot tall ledge, dragged his hands and his feet on the ground on accident. This guy does it down a handrail, no problems. Adidas, level up. Kickflip crook, nicely done, perfect with the broken arm. Wrapping up his other hand, what do we get here? Big trick down the stairs, or is this gonna be a ledge? Both. Backside flip, switch 5-0, is that what we wanna call that? Backside flip, 180 nose grind, I don't know. Man, and even the flat ground tricks are perfect. This guy is the total package. That is a 10 out of 10 part. I would love to hear your guys' commentary. Is there anyone who believes there was a single mistake in there, other than maybe me complaining about a little bit of a manual? Chris Wiseman, I really want to watch more of this. If the beginning is that good, the rest is going to be great. But let's skip to the end. Why not? We can watch this on our own time later, because again, a link to this video is in the description. We got this guy shaving the mohawk into his head. I did skim through this part already because I was, again, looking for a thumbnail. He's got the independent tattoo. We watched an independent video the other day. It was already not as good as this. Does the splits. He's very flexible. Cab down the stairs. No hand drag, no weird knee bend, no fake stees. Little 5-0 on the mini ledge there, dropping pretty far down. Giant ollie right here over. We can't really call that a handicapped rail, can we? Because, I guess because it's not. Feeble out right here. This part's really good. It kind of reminds me of like Dakota mixed with like a Westgate, mixed with like, I don't know, who's like a punk rock like kind of style going on. I don't know. You guys can tell me who this guy sort of resembles. But oh my god, that resembles a broken foot. That was a terrible way to fall. We are going back to the well quite a bit on the 8mm here. Then again, you guys say skating has no rules. Well, it kind of does have rules if every video needs to have this little square on the side. Have we seen a video lately that didn't have that? You want to know why? It's against the rules. Every video needs that little black square up there. I guarantee you it will pop up again. I'll make sure to point at it if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Although at this point, you can't call yourself a skateboarder unless you have that square burned into your brain already. Giant ollie right there. Is that the Arizona spot, I think. Wow, he's hauling ass. Brennan Scott. Nobody's putting their nutsack on his drum set. I'll tell you that right. Oh man, I had to redo the joke. All right, look at that. It's required. It's not a skate video without that. It's part of the rules. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. I did see this earlier. It looks like one of those situations where it's like, last try, better land it here. Kick flips over this ledge, catches it perfect, and then ollies at the bottom. Look, doesn't touch his hand on the ground. We saw a video recently where a guy did a very similar drop-in, and all the comments from all the real skaters said, anytime you drop in from something like that, you have to touch the ground. It's impossible not to. I guess it's impossible not to, man. Apparently these days, everything in skating is impossible without cheating. So yeah, I guess I need to shape up. The new gen has made everything fucking impossible without cheating. Skateboarding needs to be as easy as possible. All right. Not a fan of this little section here for a spot that's just going to be a grind to grind. I don't really see the purpose in removing the handrails and whatnot. You could probably find a spot like that out in the world. Then again, I guess it tells a story. If you had to have some B-roll, at least it tells the story of you removing a rail to skate a spot as opposed to a bird, right? I think we've had enough birds in skating. Backsmith 180. So we haven't gotten a whole lot of like flip in tricks until right now, right? Okay, phew. It's usually whenever I say something's not gonna happen is when it happens. I would say this guy's kind of one-dimensional, but the tricks are for the most part really hard. Front nose there. I don't know, I'm sure we've had harder tricks done on that spot. Flip, grind a curb. I mean, it still is a curb. Then again, this is like the middle of the video. The first tricks start with the bang. The middle kind of lulls you to sleep a little bit. And then at the end, we get all the big, crazy tricks. Then again, in my opinion, so far, the first video part we watched, I thought was better. But this is still very impressive. We got the bowls, we got the big ledges, right? Big hubbas. We got the hands in the air, we got the surfing, we got plenty of B-roll. I wouldn't mind if we didn't see any more of that at this point, but maybe he didn't have enough footage to get the video part together, right? If I hovered down here, we had so much B-roll so far. This other guy had barely any, from what I remember, and the video parts are the same length. So this guy had fewer tricks on film. Whoa, this would have been a thumbnail! Giant background with a cool background, landing on terrible ground, wacky inflatable arms, but still a good trick. We get the crook pop over, jumping over the little square right there. Was that the same thing the other guy did? Feeble kickflip. So at this point, when I first skimmed these parts, I thought this one was better. But now that I've watched the first part in its entirety, I think the first part was better. But you guys can agree to disagree or just let me know your thoughts in a comment below. Nice front board there on the curved rail. Again, a little bit of the fake steez with the arms, right? This, I think, is my favorite trick in the part because the ledge is shaped kind of awkwardly, and he holds onto that Smith for a long time and lands with absolute control. Enough control to just pop right back up over the little curb right there. We get boardside to manual, waving at his buddies. Oh, the cops! Let me get your badge number. Don't call T-Funk, right? T-Funk shows up to that spot, he's gonna sue somebody. More, see, more of this square. Bro, I get it. Your friend has an old camera. I understand. Can we get more skateboarding tricks? Perhaps. Would that be too much trouble? Big lip slide here. Love the filming. Start off like zoomed far away and then zooming in. That photo's probably really sick. Seems to be traveling around because that big puddle made it look like some kind of third world country. Then again, isn't that all California is? Oh, here we go. Big backsmith. I remember he shows this 3 times. This angle I thought was kind of weird. And then the next angle is the real one. I feel like one of them was like a cell phone. This kind of shows how big the rail really is. And to come off on a rail like that and go right off the curb, a lot of people struggle with that. He did it with very few problems. Rolling down the hill, doesn't need any skids for the kids, does he? No skids for the kids for this guy. Is that it? Was that the final trick? Do we get one more? This is, oh, that's the credits. Okay, well. Considering we only watched the first part and the last part, I usually would try to give our entire review one number, but it's not fair right here. First part, 10 out of 10. Second part, 8.8 out of 10, only because of so much B-roll. And again, I watched these on mute. Maybe it went with the song, but there was so much B-roll. The skate video at no point is supposed to get boring. And maybe it wasn't boring to you guys, but I was falling asleep every time I had to watch that guy go surfing and walk his dog. I came to the skate video for some skateboarding in the video. By the way, this video is 56 minutes long. That's 56 minutes of hopefully great skating. The first part was great. I did skim through and watch some guy crack his head open, so we kind of get the best of everything here. We got the crazy ledge guy, we got this guy that skates the giant rails, we got some pretty good injuries, and I don't even know what's in the middle of this video, but I'm probably gonna watch it live on Twitch at some point this week. So I would love to hear your thoughts about this video. A great week for being a skateboarding video fan because we have this, some Salt Lake City video, we have another video from Thrasher called Jahanka's Clocked In. I'm probably gonna try to re-upload the monster video. So that means this week we're gonna have 6 videos here on Ninja Lifestyle. We are overflowing with content. So make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And again, I want to hear your thoughts on this video. What did I miss? And am I exaggerating on getting bored? Did anyone else get bored? You let me know. I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Kuna Matata.
In the arms